Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to show you something new that you can do on your twine frame loom. This is a basic weave that you can do on this frame. So you can do a little small rug or full-size rug, and you can do it quickly. Whereas opposed to doing the twine method of the crisscrossing interchange can take quite a while, especially if you have to stop and do laundry and cook and kids. But this, you can whip these out pretty quick. This is a basic weave, and you're still going to use your rods, and yes, you're going to have loops on the side, and of course, and then your top right here where you have hit your pegs. And then I'm going to show you how to do this on a twine frame. Now, I've already got this strung up. I've already got my tension set. If you need to learn that, go back in our videos, and there is a 3-part on this twine frame, and you can watch how to warp this frame and how to get the tension on each one of your on your warping sections. Now, to do this in a basic weave, we're going to start, and if you have done this before, you know there's a loop down here at the bottom and there's a loop at the top. We're going to start and finish there. So in this loop down here at the bottom, like this, I'm going to show it to you because there's the loop. And of course, then we'll put it back. I'm going to take my weaving material and I'm going to tie it on the inside loop. Now, this is going to create, tie it pretty tight, so that way you don't have a huge bulge in there, like this. And we're going to start here. Now, you're going to include your steel rods because that's what's going to keep your sides even. Now, I've tried this without the rods. It still pulls in because of the tension in this fabric. So we're going to go around the beam because we tied on the front. Basic weaving, or tabby weaving as it's called in the weaving community, is under over. So I should have balled this up. So we went under this one. It's going to be over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, all the way across until you get to the other side. And this is going to give you the opportunity to not only make rugs full size, half size. This is the placemat size. I did the smallest for demonstration. And then you're going to pull this through like this, and then push this down to the bottom. Now, you can have the little dowel piece with a point on it to help you get this nice and snug, but if not, your fingers will work. And then at this point, because we are over on this end, which you cannot see, well, let's find it. Here we are. We're over the bar here. We're going to go under it and then do the same thing because we went under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and you pull that through. And you bring your fabric, just like in a basic weave, just like if you had yarn or cotton cord in here, just like on a regular loom. And if you have done any weaving on, a cardboard loom, a tablet loom, a rigid head loom, a floor, it's that same concept of over, under. And then just push that down. Now, when you're on your return, at this point, remember this piece here and your rod, your last piece of material and your rod count as the same warp because you're using the rod to help maintain your weaving. So here it's under. We're going to go we're going to pull this back over, so now we're over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, and then you pull your fabric through there. And just keep repeating this process back and forth until you basically fill up your loom, and then push it down. Of course, you're working with fabric. You're going to have these little fray pieces. You're going to have to deal with those, just like if you were doing a standard twine on this. And this comes in handy, especially if you have trouble doing the standard twine, which is the twisting of the fabric and pulling it tight, or if you have arthritis and you have this frame, you can still do weaving on it. It doesn't have to be the standard type. And like you can crank these little things out, and this is really good, especially if oh, someone's coming and you want to give them something really, really unique and special. This is a great way to burn up some fabric, make them something handmade, because these work really, really, really well as a placemat, especially outside. These are good for picnic tables, or like if you're going to go to the local park, maybe for a family reunion, and these work really great. My dog is a little upset at the door. So, and you just keep going. Now when you get this worked, and you work this all the way through, and you get up here to the top, again, you're going to have to end up using, when you get up here to the top, I'm trying to get you up there. When you get to the top here where your loop is, oops, sorry, and you get here where the loop is, you're going to have to use your pliers at this point to get this nice and snug, because when you're done with these, you still want to take and roll these really tight. Roll these tight. Give them a few rolls and a few workings, so this way your loops will pull into your weaving. And then tie off on this, and then just wrap around, and then feed your material back into the weaving itself. So then what happens is you come out with this, and it's a pretty little basket. Looks like a basket weave. It's what it looks like, but it's called basic weave or tabby weave. You can do it on this frame. It just takes a little maneuvering, and there you go. Hope you have a great day. Give it a try. Let us know if you did it. What did you think of it? And we'll see you next time.